Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. If this is your first time to the channel, we're talking about credit cards, points, finances, and travel. If this is something that interests you, please like this video, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Every like, every subscribe helps me to continue doing all this research, so you don't have to. Thank you. First, let me apologize that I haven't uploaded a video in a couple of weeks now. I have been in Greece. I have been all over the place. I haven't seen my family really for 6 years, so yeah, I was very busy with all the family reunion, and I'm very blessed for that. But because of that, I neglected the channel, so I apologize. I will break down this video in 3 different pieces because there's many things to talk about. I'm shooting the first piece here from Iraklio. What you see behind me is the fort, the Venetian fort. It's about 600 years old, and yeah, it was protecting the city from intruders for centuries. I will talk about the trip itself. We will talk about credit cards and how I used them. I was very surprised the way I use my credit cards, so we will talk about it as we go through all these videos. So guys, we started from Crete, my island. I came here 2 weeks ago. My wife met me here. She came a couple of hours after me from Costa Rica. The first thing that I should mention here is that even though I ordered her Platinum almost over a month ago, and she received it, she signed up for the Priority Pass, and she never received it. I called American Express. I asked them to check what's going on. They said that she is signed up and she should be receiving that card in the mail any day, and until I left, she didn't. So she was not able to use the Priority Pass, which is a big blow for me because I was really expecting her. That's the main reason why I got the Platinum for her. So yeah, she wasn't able to take advantage of it, and that makes me very upset. I'm very disappointed. So I'm gonna have to call American Express once I get home because right now it's a mess. Now, did I use my Priority Pass or anything else lounge related? No. I flew from DC to Munich, and there was nothing in the terminal I was, so honestly I didn't have the opportunity to use anything. We'll see if I can use it here on the way back, but you know, I'm not very optimistic about it. So yeah, the Platinum usage is low. Yeah, one of the main reasons I have the Platinum is the lounge access, and neither me or my wife managed to use it, and we wouldn't go out of our way just to do that. So there's that. So we started the trip from Crete. We went to Iraklio. This is my city. This is where I'm shooting this video. We went to Rethymno. There's a close by city. It's about 80 kilometers from here. So I want to say like 55 miles away. Rethymno is probably the second most beautiful city after Hanya. You really get the vibes of an island. My city, even though I find it to be very beautiful, is big, and for many people it's hard to believe that they're on an island unless you're sitting here and you see the sea behind me. Like you can't. Once you go in the city, you think you're in Athens. So yeah, Rethymno, really beautiful, very traditional looking. It's more close to what you would expect from a Greek island. But Iraklio has much more amenities. It's a city that never sleeps really, and there's always something to do. What's really incredible in Crete, and I want to say maybe more than any other place in Greece, is food. It's traditional Mediterranean cuisine. There's a lot of vegetables, there's a lot of fish, but we also do have some meat. Now, the traditional kinds of meat they have is lamb, that I don't really eat. I find it to have a very weird smell, and it's not my favorite, so I never had it. But yeah, if that's your thing, then this is the place to be. We have gyro, of course, probably the best gyro in Greece is here. If you keep your portions right, you will probably lose weight. The problem is what you're doing with the portions, because the food is so good that you can't stop eating. I want to say I already gained like 4 pounds in the 2 weeks, and this is me trying to behave. Everybody's drinking too much. The other thing that might annoy you is that everybody's smoking. Yeah, smoking is a big thing here. It's a cool thing to do, and people just love doing it. I hate it. My wife hates it. But yeah, I mean, you have to have some downsides, right? There are beautiful beaches, but this time of the year it's too cold, honestly, to go one of them. I would say that, yeah, you can visit, you can go downtown, you can visit stores. Fashion here, I want to say, is much better than the US. So yeah, you can go shopping, even though it's a little more pricey than the US stores. But you know, what you get is much better, in my opinion, at least. The other thing I always look for when I go on vacation is availability, and availability at this time is very high. It's out of season at this point. It's November, so yeah. Good prices, good availability. I would say go for it. It's absolutely worth it. We also went to Arjanes. Arjanes is a very small, very sweet village. It's like 15 minutes away from Iraklio. It's very close by. It's beautiful, beautiful restaurants, traditional restaurants with traditional food. Incredible. It absolutely worth a visit. Now, we have been using my credit card so far. We didn't use the American Express credit cards because honestly, especially in those little restaurants that we went, it was not accepted. They wanted either MasterCard or Visa. So thank God I did have my Citi, and I was very happy, the Citi Premier. We stayed in a 5-star hotel downtown called Atlantis. Unfortunately, Iraklio doesn't have any of the major hotels, so I couldn't use any points. I had to pay for it. It was about 100 euros a night, which makes it about $110. I thought it was a steal, honestly. It's expensive for what the locals consider cheap or expensive, but you know, if you have an American salary, it's not that big of a deal, especially because the breakfast, it was a buffet, but it was very high end. It was amazing. It had everything, so I was very happy for that. For that booking, I used my Citi credit card. I thought I would use points to pay for the hotel. Apparently Citi wouldn't let me do that, which was very disappointing. It only lets you certain categories, and hotels is not one of them. So I kept using my Citi credit card because it has that 3x on many different categories. Now, on the next video, we're going to talk about the trip in the mainland. We did go to Meteora, we did go to Athens, we did not make it to Thessaloniki, but we did go to Drama. It's a small city where my family lives, and we did go to Kavala. So more on that in the next videos. Again, thank you guys for all the support. Until the next one, ciao.